Hey guys, Rhett here at a client's property. Ben, super excited for you. This is gonna be Ben's first Section 8 property, guys. So Ben lives out of state. He's doing this remote. He's gonna use our team to do this entire thing from start to finish, from the purchase of the property, through the rehab, through the property management, everything. I want to walk you through it. I want to talk a little bit about this property. Ben has it under contract right now for $65,000. It's going to need about $58,000 in rehab. So I'd like to be able to go back to the sellers and negotiate a little bit lower. We're going to add a bedroom to this thing. It's currently a 3-bedroom. We're going to make it a 4-bedroom. We're going to get somewhere between $1,300 and $1,400 a month for it, guaranteed income. Come on with me, walk through it. It smells ungodly in here, guys. I wish sometimes you could smell what I smell so you could appreciate this a little bit more. So guys, come on in here. And one of the craziest things always is to think that somebody was just living in here. It's crazy when you think about how some people live. But this house needs a ton of work. It's absolutely disgusting. I think the floors haven't been changed since 1960 when this house was built. So you have a hallway that shoots all the way down the entire length of the whole house. Right here on the right, you have a living room. It's a good size. There's water damage coming from the ceiling. There's multiple holes in the roof. We got to put a whole new roof on this thing. Okay, there's big pieces of roof that are hanging off. We got to redo the entire roof, redo all the decking, redo all the vents on the entire roof. And new shingles, of course, put a 25 or 30-year roof on there. Now, this room, we got to repaint the whole thing. It needs all new electrical throughout the entire house. It needs all new flooring. It has an HVAC unit. We have to put a cage on it. It needs significant plumbing. It needs a new kitchen. It needs new bathrooms. It needs new doors. It needs everything, okay? You name it, this house needs it. So the first thing we'll do is take this living room, make it bigger, rip all these shades down. The windows look fine, so we're gonna keep those the way that they are. Moving from this room, from the living room, guys, into the dining room, we're gonna rip up this disgusting floor in here too. We're gonna rip down all the shades, all new light fixtures throughout the whole house. We're gonna fix all these ceilings as well. I mean, look at some of these light switches, guys. I mean, look at that. Look at the dirt and just disgustingness around that light switch. So all new light switches, all new outlets. It does have electrical issues as well. Most of these outlets are not grounded, and most of them are unsafe too. So we're gonna go through and redo all the electrical in this house, okay? Now, this kitchen is really disgusting. At some point, it looked like someone was throwing grease up into the air. So we have the entire floor is extremely slick. It's covered in grease. Needs a new outlet on the I don't know why I keep calling light fixtures outlets, but it needs new light fixtures throughout the whole house. New light fixture here, obviously. All new kitchen. We're gonna rip all this stuff out. All new cabinets, all new countertops, all new appliances, everything. Guys, look at the disgustingness of this kitchen. Look at this. Look at that grease. Look at that oven. I mean, it is just putrid in here. It is so gross. We're gonna rip all this out. Everything underneath the sink is rotted. We're gonna have to re-support the entire subfloor. We're gonna rip this entire floor up. We're gonna put all new flooring down in here. We're gonna redo all these walls. We're gonna redo the ceilings. We're gonna redo everything. We're gonna trash everything we don't need. Coming into the laundry room, guys, same thing. Absolutely disgusting in there. All new flooring. We're gonna put all new flooring down in there. Okay, it's got a gas water heater. We're gonna make sure that that thing works all right. Otherwise, we're gonna redo everything. So we're gonna start this journey in the back of the house. So this is a big den area, maybe a secondary living room. What we're gonna do in here is we're gonna build a new closet. This is gonna be a really, really big bedroom in the back of the house. This is where we're gonna add our bedroom, okay? So we're gonna do that back here, and we're gonna turn this thing from a 3 to a 4. We have the egresses we need. There's a door off of the back right here as well. We have to do some exterior stuff too. There's some fences that are up that are really dangerous. We have to take all those down as well. Moving into bedroom number 2. So bedroom number 2, careful with all the dead cockroaches on the floor. A lot of drywall work needs to be done. There are holes in the walls. Okay, this is common throughout the entire house. The door frames are bad. Is there a door here? No. So we need all.
Yeah, there's one. There was one around the corner somewhere.
Okay. Well, we need to put all new doors everywhere. You guys just see the dirt and grime. You know, it's just disgusting. So we're gonna repaint this whole room. Take care of the closets. Make sure everything in there is good. Rip all this stuff down. All new vents. Those vents are disgusting too. Remember, you're breathing that stuff in, right? You're breathing that in. All new carpets, all new electrical, all new light fixtures, everything. You name it, guys. Every piece of this house needs to be redone. Every single piece. Now, let's make it more disgusting, okay?
There's both the doors.
Both doors are over there. They're both trashed. So we're going to come through here, guys. We have, this is an old school powder room, okay? You might be saying, why is there carpet in the bathroom? Yeah, this is like a powder room where at one time you might have been able to close a door right here, but not anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix this entire room. There's pieces of the ceiling that are falling in because of moisture. There is this vanity. We're going to rip this entire vanity out. We'll put a new vanity in. We're going to really make this space a little bit better. Rip that old school GFI out, put new GFI in here, put a new toilet in here. See if we can salvage the tub. The shower needs all new shower heads, needs new controls. There's a piece of that wall that's rotted through and through. You guys see that? So what's happening there is water and moisture is getting behind those tiles, okay? Probably under that windowsill and rotting out the wall from the inside out. So pieces of tile, what happens is pieces of tile will actually rot on the inside of the wall and fall into the tub. Really, really bad, all right? So everything in here, guys. Now, let me preface this by saying, I absolutely love this house. I think this is gonna be an absolute grand slam home run. Just needs a lot of work. A nice clean, look at that air filter. I think what I'm gonna start doing, guys, I think I'm gonna open a store and I'm gonna collect some of this stuff. And if you guys need new air filters for your houses, you can just buy them off the website. I'm gonna start the bidding at 1 cent on this one, okay? So we're gonna trash that. That thing's disgusting. Walking through here, guys, broken glass on the floor. All right, bedroom number 3. Bedroom number 3, I mean, I feel like, look at that cockroach. That might be the biggest cockroach we've seen today. That is a big one.
That is a big one.
Okay, so everything in here, guys, I feel like I sound like a broken record because every room needs everything. So new electrical work, it's got a fried outlet right there. That's even, we didn't even check this room for bad outlets, but it has a fried outlet right here. So you know that this outlet's not grounded and it's got paint in it. So everything needs to be done in here. All the outlets need to be changed. It needs some light drywall work in here. It needs new light fixtures. Everything, guys, needs to be done, okay? That wall, look at that dirt and grime. That is disgusting in there. So moving to the final bedroom, this is actually the master. So we'll re-put up this piece of wall, piece of ceiling that goes and connects the drywall. Now you can tell that the roof is bad because this is all brand new. So what I would guess happened is there was some water damage coming in from the ceiling, from the roof, that created this to fall. They put up these new pieces up here and they just threw some spackle on them and said, okay, we're done. But they didn't address the real problem, which is this. Now be careful when you come around because there's pieces of nails sticking through. Okay, but we have a tiny, tiny little bathroom off of this room. All right, we're gonna keep that floor. So under this floor is solid cement in most cases. So what we would try to do is salvage this floor. Otherwise, we have to literally cut through the floor. We would try to salvage this, maybe paint it a different color, But get rid of this vanity, get rid of the toilet. There's no shower in there. It's just a half bath. Put a new light fixture in, fix this ceiling, obviously fix the roof above it and the entire roof, paint this entire thing, fix the windows, new light fixtures, all new paint, all new flooring, new vents, new outlets. So guys, virtually every single thing in this house, we are going to touch. The only thing I haven't mentioned is the HVAC system. This is as close to a full gut as it gets without having to gut much. I don't think we're gonna really have to gut anything in here. I think overall, the drywall work is good in here, and we'll be able to get away with just doing some drywall and just repainting and getting this thing to where it needs to be. Overall, guys, like I said, I love this house. I think this is amazing. This is an absolute gem. We're not going to buy it for $65,000. We're definitely going to go back and offer less because this house is nasty. But at the end of the day, this is going to be a house that somebody lives in for a really long time. And why? How do you find those houses? Well, in order to do it, you need to understand the layouts. And it's hard to understand the layouts unless you actually go and see them. But for a layout like this, you understand that it has very big living spaces. That creates people coming over. People that come over to your house, you have what I look at as, I call it a generational house, where people in your family come over for Christmas, they come over for holidays, they come over for Thanksgiving. These are the layouts that can facilitate that. Multiple bedrooms, that facilitates that. Huge kitchens where you can have big gatherings, that helps with that. Big dining rooms, it has everything it needs. And a lot of the rehab that we do, guys, when we go and put new roofs on homes, that just keeps people happy, and it helps your investment, of course, and lowers your insurance and has the price of the house go up and make sure that nothing else goes wrong. But when I say keeps people happy, you wouldn't believe the amount of houses I go in, literally weekly, every single month, where pieces of the wall, the ceilings are caving in. And as soon as that happens, tenants leave, they get out of there. Putting roofs on houses is extremely important, but also doing all this other stuff, not only to make the house look nice, but to keep people in units for a long time. And we're providing something that is nice, that people want to live in forever, right? It's a business because we're trying to make money, but who's not gonna wanna live in this when it's done? Nobody. Everybody's going to want to move to this house. So when we talk about doing rehabs and we talk about the things we want to do to units, there's always reasons behind it. Now, of course, we care about people, but we also care about making money. And there is a way where both of those things can happen. So that's why it's so important to me that we continue to do this with kind of the spine ideology of taking care of other people, because when you do that and that's your goal and that's your intent, you do things right from a business standpoint. They go hand in hand. So guys, thanks for watching. If you want to do something like this or you want to find this hidden gem, please shoot me an email in the description below. We'll get you started. We'll see you next time.